Yo, what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. You know how much I love tech, but you know what else gets me hyped? Exploring new cities. And San Francisco isn't just for tech bros and sourdough fanatics, it's a nerd's playground. Think about it. This city's got history, culture, and enough geek cred to make Sheldon Cooper jealous. So whether you're a seasoned Bay Area explorer or planning your first pilgrimage, I'm here to level up your next trip. We're talking about the ultimate geeky bucket list, 10 spots in and around San Francisco that are basically cheat codes for an epic adventure. Get ready to grab your squad, charge your phones, you'll need them for pics, and let's dive in. First up, we're hitting up a spot that's like stepping into a BioShock level, but way less creepy and with more carnival prizes. Musée Mécanique down at Fisherman's Wharf is a treasure trove of antique arcade games and mechanical wonders. Picture this, dimly lit rooms, the scent of old wood and brass in the air, and the clatter of gears and music as you wander through rows of these vintage machines. You've got everything from classic pinball to those fortune-telling machines that probably haven't been calibrated since the Truman administration. The best part? It's free to enter. Yeah, you heard that right, but trust me, you'll want to bring a roll of quarters. This place is cash only, and you won't be able to resist trying out these old school games. It's like stepping back in time, except your phone still works and you don't have to worry about accidentally inventing the internet. Plus, where else can you challenge your friends to a duel on a 100-year-old arm wrestling machine? Seriously, this place is a photographer's dream, and a nostalgia overload in the best way possible. Next up, we're heading to a place where you can finally embrace your inner child, without getting weird looks. The Exploratorium is basically a giant, hands-on science museum that's fun for all ages, especially adults who still haven't figured out how life works. We're talking mind-bending exhibits, interactive displays, and enough sciencey stuff to make Bill Nye proud. You can mess with light and sound waves, experiment with perception, and finally understand how that thing you saw on Reddit actually works. And hey, if you ever wanted to see what it's like to stand inside a giant bubble or touch a tornado, a safe, simulated one of course, this is your chance. It's like a playground for your brain, and trust me, yours could probably use a little exercise after that last TikTok scroll session. Plus, they have adult-only nights with cocktails. Because nothing says I'm a responsible adult like sipping a margarita while learning about the physics of roller coasters. Alright, let's be real for a second. Sometimes you just want to chill with friends, sip on something delicious, and maybe crush some noobs in Mario Kart. That's where Game Parlor comes in. This place is the definition of cozy vibes. Imagine comfy couches, dim lighting, and walls lined with more board games than you could play in a lifetime. We're talking classics, indie darlings, party games, strategy epics, you name it, they've got it. And if you're feeling peckish, they've got you covered with snacks, pastries, and even bubble tea to fuel your gaming marathon. It's the perfect spot to spend an afternoon catching up with friends, discovering your new favorite game, or just escaping reality for a bit. Plus they have regular tournaments and events so you can show off your skills and maybe even win some sweet bragging rights, and maybe even a prize or two. Okay, get hyped because this next one is still on the horizon, but trust me, it's gonna be epic. 2-Bit Circus is like if Burning Man and Dave and Buster's had a baby, and that baby was raised on a steady diet of VR and social gaming. This isn't your average arcade, folks. We're talking a high-tech micro-amusement park with everything from immersive escape rooms and VR experiences to interactive games and even a robot bartender. Yeah, you heard that right, a robot bartender. Think neon lights, funky music, and enough tech to make your head spin, in a good way of course. Keep an eye out for their grand opening. It's going to be the hottest ticket in town for any self-respecting geek. Calling all comic book lovers, anime aficionados, and graphic novel gurus, the Cartoon Art Museum is your mecca, your Valhalla, well, you get the idea. This place is a celebration of all things sequential art. They've got rotating exhibits featuring iconic characters, legendary artists, and maybe even that obscure indie comic you loved as a kid. We're talking original artwork, behind-the-scenes sketches, and enough inspiration to fill 1,000 sketchbooks. And the best part? This museum is super welcoming to cosplayers. So whether you want to rock your best superhero suit or finally debut that elaborate anime cosplay you've been working on, this is the place to do it. Plus, they have a fantastic gift shop where you can stock up on comics, art books, and other geeky goodies. Feeling hungry? Let's take a trip down memory lane, and by memory lane I mean the 8-bit era. 8-Bit Bites is a restaurant that's every bit as nostalgic as it is delicious. Imagine chowing down on burgers and fries while surrounded by classic arcade cabinets, NES cartridges, and enough pop culture references to make your inner child squeal with delight. The menu is packed with cleverly named dishes that pay homage to your favorite video games, and the pixel art decor is so on point, you'll swear you've been transported back to the 1980s. They even have regular gaming tournaments so you can challenge your friends to a retro showdown after you've fueled up on pixelated pizza and power-up potions. Okay, imagine this. You're sipping a cocktail, surrounded by dinosaur bones with a live DJ spinning tunes. No, it's not a fever dream. It's nightlife at the California Academy of Sciences. Every Thursday night, this already awesome museum transforms into the ultimate adult playground. We're talking after-hours access to the exhibits, special events, and a chance to mingle with fellow science nerds, and maybe even some actual scientists if you're lucky. Each week has a different theme, from space exploration to the science of cocktails. Yes, really, it's the perfect way to let loose, learn something new, and maybe even impress your date with your vast knowledge of marine biology, or at least your ability to hold your own in a trivia contest. Alright tech lovers, this one's for you. No trip to the Bay Area is complete without a pilgrimage to the mothership, the Apple Park Visitor Center. Even if you're Team Android, no judgment here. Okay, maybe a little. You have to respect the sleek design and innovative spirit of this place. You can check out a scale model of the iconic ring-shaped Apple Park campus, browse exclusive Apple merch, hello new Apple Watch band, and even take an augmented reality tour of the building. Plus, the on-site Apple Store is one of the most impressive I've ever seen, with a massive video wall and enough gadgets to make your inner techie drool. Even if you're not planning on buying anything, it's worth a visit just to experience the Apple aesthetic and maybe soak up some of that Silicon Valley innovation. Calling all aspiring astronauts, space enthusiasts, and anyone who's ever looked up at the stars and felt a sense of wonder. The Chabot Space and Science Center is your gateway to the cosmos. We're talking a planetarium with mind-blowing shows, powerful telescopes for stargazing, definitely check their website for public viewing nights, and interactive exhibits that'll make you feel like you're walking on the moon. You can learn about the history of space exploration, get up close and personal with meteorites, and even experience what it's like to launch into orbit. Plus, the views of the Bay Area from the observation deck are out of this world, pun totally intended. And last but not least, we've saved the best for last. If you're a true geek, you can't miss San Francisco Comic-Con or Fan Expo SF. This is the ultimate gathering of fandoms where you can let your geek flag fly high and proud. We're talking cosplay galore, celebrity panels, exclusive merchandise, and enough comic books, collectibles, and geeky goodies to fill a TARDIS. You can meet your favorite artists and writers, get your picture taken with superheroes and villains, and maybe even snag a rare edition of that comic you've been hunting for. It's loud, it's crowded, it's a sensory overload in the best way possible. Just be prepared to spend some serious cash. Those limited edition collectibles don't come cheap. So there you have it, folks. 10 geeky destinations in and around San Francisco that'll level up your next trip. From vintage arcades and science museums to comic cons and space centers, there's something here for every kind of nerd. And hey, if you want to rack up even more XP, check out Kinokuniya Bookstore in Japantown for rare Japanese imports, Classic Game Vault for retro games, or Andytown Coffee Roasters for space-themed coffee while you code. So, which quest are you taking on first? Let me know in the comments, and may your San Francisco adventure roll a natural 20.